بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the last episode we talked about what? You remember?
Yes.
We talked about the virtues of giving dawah to others. And we referred to a beautiful ayah. Let's listen to it again, just to refresh your memories, and then we take off. So, brothers and sisters, answering this call, answering the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the call of the Quran to invite others, to reach out to others. Let me start with this question. From where should we start? From where should we start to reach out to others, to convey the message, to give da'wah to others? Now we'll start working on this applicational part. Let's do it now after knowing the virtue, the theory, and now let's go to practice. From where should we start? Who would like to answer?
Yes.
Yes?
I believe that we should start from ourselves first.
Good. Good. So we start from ourselves.
Yes.
Another brother?
Our conduct. Good conduct.
Good conduct.
Yeah.
Great. Another response? What do you think? We start from where? When I want to convey the message to others, to reach out to others, to give da'wah to others. Yes, Brother Amr?
I think we should start with the facts of the Quran, with the facts of the world. The whole creation should have one creator. He is Allah. قُلْ انظُرُوا ماذا في السماوات والأرض.
Good. Okay, brothers. The rest of the brothers, what do you think?
To know the one who I invite, the age, circumstances, the level of knowledge, I can invite him, to be able to invite him.
Great. These are good answers. I would like to share with you my answer about my, what I think about. In my opinion, we got to start with this. You see it? What do you see?
The heart.
You see the heart. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, أَمْ عَلَى قُلُوبٍ أَقْفَالُهَا. So we got to start with the heart. Even the Prophet ﷺ told us about, the heart to start with.
Yes.
It's a very critical thing. If the heart is good, the whole body will good. If the heart is not good, the whole thing will be not good.
Yes.
As the Quran told us, actually, as the Quran explained, there are aqfal, locks. What do you see there?
It's
You see locks, different locks, reflecting different stereotypes, different, preconceptions, different prejudgments.
Barriers.
You know, even among Muslims, he is such and such, he is such and such, he is Wahhabi, he belongs to this, belongs. Sometimes we judge or we label others based on what they dress, right? Or sometimes from their accent, or from the region or the area they belong to.
Yes.
So we give a label, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So these things have to do with the heart. So we got to start with the heart. What do I mean by that? First, as Brother
Yes,
Muhammad,
yes, by Ahmed.
Brother Ahmed said, we start with our own selves. My heart, I got to cleanse, to purify my heart. Because if you have, if you have goodness, love for others, you will work. You will reach out to others. But if you don't care about others, or some might hate others, are they going to reach out to others for goodness?
No.
Of
So,
course not.
so I have to start with my own heart to cleanse it, to purify it, to make it pure and clean, loving goodness for all people.
Yes.
So I fill it with iman, with belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I fill this heart with loving goodness.
To be a good example to others.
Exactly. Also to show good example to others. But if my heart is not good, I'm not going to show that good example to others. This is one side of the coin. The other side, how to win the hearts of others. You see my point, brothers?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you see my point, brothers and sisters? How can we, after cleansing your heart, how can you win the hearts of others? How can you reach out to others? How can you attract them to listen to you?
Yes.
Now, let me go to the first part. As I told you, there are locks. How can I remove these locks? What do I need? Need what? I need what?
Good dealing.
Good dealing.
I need
Piety.
Faith.
keys,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I need some keys to help me
Yeah.
Unlock.
unlocking the hearts.
Yes.
Let's go to the first point. First point is breaking the ice with others, or building bridges to others. Look at that bridge. Just imagine yourself at, that side, the right side, and you want to reach that side. You see? So you need to build what?
A bridge.
You need to build a strong bridge.
Yes.
Some people, their hearts are like that. You see that rock?
Yes.
Rocky mountain? Some people, their hearts are harder than that rock. So how can we deal with them? So we need hikmah, wisdom, and some tools and skills to draw their attention, to attract them,
Engage.
and to invite them to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, let me go to the second point. The second point is, I would like to share with you here, good first impression. This is the first thing you got to take care of. What is the first impression they take? Or you make, in other words. So if you don't respect others, what is the impression they can get?
They will not
See?
respect you.
If you don't respect time, if you have a meeting, for example, at 8:30, but you get there at 9, what is the impression?
Bad impression.
Bad impression.
Now let me give you this story. A story of Dr. Raymond. Dr. Raymond, as he told me the story, he is the one who told me the story. One day he was sitting in his office in the hospital, and he was reading the meanings of the Holy Quran, translation of the meanings of the glorious Quran. A young man came into his office and took the Quran from him and told him, "You are kafir. How can you read the Quran?" Just imagine what will be the reaction, what will be the impression, what will be the impression of that non-Muslim. Dr. Raymond, he told me about this story. He said, "I hated Islam just after this incident, because I have, this is like I have no freedom even to read what I like. What is this? I'm sitting in my office reading the translation, and then this person, young man, came and pulled the translation from my hand and says, 'You are kafir.' This will make what? Good impression or bad impression?
Very bad impression.
Very bad.
A very bad impression, exactly. So we have to be careful about the first impression we leave to others, particularly non-Muslims. And as you see now, we are all, Muslims all, are labeled or accused of being terrorists. Because of what?
Because of the action.
Because of the
Handful
misdeeds
number
of some.
of youth
Yeah.
who did something wrong. So we are all labeled because of that. So we have to give good impression. Dealing with Muslims. Let me tell you this story, but after the break, inshallah.